Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat. After being down early, the grains turned higher and closed higher near yesterday's highs. Corn up 4, beans up 1 to 2, KC wheat up 3 by the bushel. The Corn Belt had rain toward the end of the week and the weekend, and USDA's weekly crop progress report reflected that, with 15% of the crop now harvested, up just 6% from last week. Soybean crop now 12% harvested, up from 7%. USDA actually raised the corn crop condition with a good to excellent portion up 2 to 53% good to excellent. USDA lowered the good to excellent portion of the bean crop by 2%. Early corn and soybean yields are not that different from trade expectations, providing little bullish incentive. USDA announced overnight sales of U.S. corn to Mexico, 65.4 million bushels, 41.3 million bushels of it during the current crop year. Now, this Friday's USDA release will be their latest stocks in all positions report, a much anticipated quarterly review of usage over the last 3 months. Corpus Christi's public elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is open for trucks this week 7 a.m. to 10:45. Timco Houston open weekdays from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. For help marketing your grains, trust John Tuggle at Tuggle & Company, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Ken Jordan, Jordan Cattle Auction. We've got the results of the Mason sale. Ken, how did it go?
You bet, Larry. We ended up having right at 740 head of cattle. A good run overall. Some areas got wet, some didn't, but we got some rain south of the Mason there. Some of them up to 2 to 4 or 5 inches there. Rivers came down a little bit in some areas too, so very good. We just hope to keep getting some more. I thought today with the market overall that the stocker steers and heifers both sold fully steady today. A group of steers weighed 598, bought 257, got a little over $1,537 on those. I thought feeder steers probably sold $2 higher, while the feeder heifers overall sold fully steady. The Packer bulls were probably $2 to $4 lower, while Packer cows probably sold 5 to 10 lower. A lot of that's because a lot of the northern cows are palpating everything for winter. A lot of those cows are moving right now into the market. That'll probably go on for the next 30 days or so, and then we'll see an upswing back in that Packer cow market again. I thought pairs and bred cows overall, what we did have, sold on a steady market on a limited test. So, Larry.
Good. What do we got coming Thursday?
We got a couple different groups of calves I know coming. I think we'll have a pretty good run because we look like weather-wise pretty clear for this whole week. And so I think with a good market like it is and everything, I think we'll see a good run with those couple groups of calves. So we'll kind of visit more about that on Wednesday evening, Larry.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You bet. Give us a call, Larry. Code 325-372-5159, Larry.
We appreciate you, Ken. Thank you.
You bet. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a look at meat moves. We always begin with the USDA National Pork Carcass Cutout for Monday afternoon, 160 higher. Looks like the federal slaughter 469,000 head. That was down from 485 last week, 484 in thousands of head during the same week last year. Neighbor, let's turn our head and steer our gaze toward the beef side of the meat equation. USDA's wholesale box prices for Monday afternoon mixed with a $1.85 drop in the choice and a 2-cent increase in the select. USDA estimates federal slaughter for Monday 127,000 head. That was 6,000 more than last week, and it was up 4,000 from the same week last year. As we look for any kind of cash deals, last week we saw 185 to 186 in the north, mostly 183 in the south, but we have not seen anything in regard to this week's sales. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for a Monday. We are on the line with Wayne Geiswhite, a voice some of you folks haven't heard in a while. Wayne, good to talk to you. What's the sheep and goat sale looking like?
Well, Larry, we did have a little rain around, so that's going to probably slow us down a little bit. I'd say somewhere around 2,500 tomorrow. I've got about 100 and something here, 180 head of Angors in one deal, and got another herd to sell out of some Spanish nannies and kids and all, and another 150 Spanish kids. Don't see a lot of lambs right now, but I'm sure they'll be showing up sometime.
Yep.
It'll be a little slower than we have been running.
Right. Do you have a handle on anything for the cattle sale come Wednesday?
Well, not really, Larry. I'm sure we'll be a little lighter there, too. I was thinking 750, somewhere right around there, where we had been running around 1,000.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Wayne.
or 830-997-4394.
Man, it's good to talk to you. Y'all be careful.
All right, we'll talk to you. You have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Neighbor, I'd like to remind you about George Weichel and the good folks at Wholesale Steel, San Antonio Steel. Heavy-duty lifetime warranty on their cattle panel. The standard duty panel also. Heavy-duty and standard duty pasture gates. They're a new Preferred dealer, and they'll beat anybody's prices on the Preferred products. They've got Stay Tight 50 and Stay Tough fencing both. Cattle work in pens. They've got 2 Texas locations. They've got the San Antonio store. Call 210-624-2000 or the Hearn Bryan College Station store, 979-280-6100. Now remember, that Hearn location is off Highway 6, and the San Antonio location is there off Texas 16. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Fridays and Saturdays, 8 to 4. You can find them on the web at wholesalesteelsa.com. Of course, that's the San Antonio store, or wholesalesteelbcs.com. And that's the Bryan College Station Hearn store. Oh, and by the way, tell George Weichel that Larry Marble sent you. We're on the line with Henry Pickett looking for a Tuesday sale in Abilene. What's it looking the Monday night?
Oh, we've got about 350 cattle on the yard tonight with about 60 cows. We've got one really nice set of ranch calves, steers and heifers mixed, weighing about 5 1/4, all black. Had one round of shots. There's some more cattle expected to come in on some ranch deals. We hadn't heard from them yet, but they're working on it. And then for next week, I've got some stuff already lined up. There's going to be 20 to 30 middle-aged black cows bred to calve end of January, 1st of February. They might be good for somebody who's got some early wheat or something. And then we've got a ranch deal coming from out west. There'll be steers and heifers mixed. The steers are weighing about 550 to 60. The heifers are weighing a little bit over 500. They're all black with the exception of 1 or 2 colored calves. They've been weaned over 60 days. They've had 2 rounds of shot along with a 3rd booster in between there. But they ought to be really nice and ready for somebody to have early for their week.
Well, it sounds like you got a good start to a great sale. Henry Pickett, tell everybody how to contact you.
Here at the barn, we can be reached at 325-673-7865, or my cell number is 940-733-8208.
Henry, thank you a bunch. Have a good sale.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5 foot American-made 133 T-posts went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We're on the line with Benny Cox from Producers in Cargyle, San Angelo. Benny, how is the sheep and goat sale shaping up for Tuesday?
Oh, we've got a few more than we had this same time last week. So I'm guessing we sold 51 something last week. I'm guessing we could get closer to 6,000. I don't believe we'll get there. So that'll be a pretty good number.
Yep.
Anywhere in that 5 to 5,500 be a good number for the sale. We keep these numbers down here. Maybe we'll continue to see this market tick up. Go up a little bit. Just about like it's been. Both sheep and goats, and the goat numbers have been a little less than they were back 4 weeks prior to this one. Last week it was a little on the shy side of goats. Time you'd open the door, there'd be a goat come in there. So
right.
It'll be a pretty good even mix, looks like.
Good. What's rainfall reports like out that way?
It's rain, but it stayed west of us. Kind of Big Lake on down through to Kerrville. El Dorado's gotten some rain. Sonora, it looked like. I really hadn't heard from a lot of people. We're having West Texas Rehab sale Thursday, and Dorn Reynolds, who helps out with that deal, he talked to a guy down at El Dorado, and he told him that he had a calf to donate for the sale. He said, but it rained 2 inches there this morning, so some substantial rain.
Good. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
They can call me on my mobile. It's 325-234-4277. Office, same area code, 653-3371. They can always look at the web, which is producersandcargyle.com.
Benny Cox, thank you so much.
Talk to you tomorrow morning.
Bye-bye. I'm Larry Marble from down on the farm. We're at the kitchen table, and our guest today is Stephen from D&D, and you're bringing us some Preferred information, aren't you?
Yes, sir.
Larry. So, the boss ordered one too many truckloads of stuff from Prefert this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and offer 10% off all Prefert panels and squeeze chutes exclusively to Down on the Farm listeners while supplies last.
Down on the Farm listeners, you need to get in on this action. How much percentage?
10%.
Get on down to D&D right now. Stephen, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can reach me at 830-379-7340, and I'm at extension 160.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Atascosa Livestock. They sell them every Tuesday. It's Monday night. What's it looking like from here, Jim?
Oh, we got about 375 in so far. Looks like about 80 cows, maybe 90. Palpate 50 or about 60 of those in the morning. Do have about 12 pairs. Some of them do need to go back to the country. They're pretty good, young cows. Quality of calves is good. I do have a handful of Bremer heifers. I imagine by sale time we'll have around 450, 475.
Well, it sounds like you got a good start to a great sale. Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Jim.
You can reach us at 830-569-2516.
We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble. We're here with Aaron of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate. They specialize in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. Why should someone trust y'all with their farm and ranch investment, Aaron?
Good question, Larry. We fully believe that trust starts with truth and ends with truth every single day. We live by this code.
So tell me how that works when you're helping farm and ranch clients.
We understand that we're helping our clients with one of the most important transactions they'll ever make. We learn everything there is to know about the property, get professional photos and videos, create multiple marketing packages to send out, and we make sure all brokers and buyers know your ranch is available.
How can they reach you, Aaron?
They can call me directly at 214-985-9862, and I give you my word, I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Colt Adams from El Campo Livestock Exchange. They sell them every Tuesday. It's Monday evening. Oh, it's about 5:02. What's it looking like this afternoon, Colt?
Mr. Larry, we're tagging in on around 1,000 head right now. Like I say, it's lots of good ranch calves coming to town. Some big strings of calves. We got 100 head off of one place, and they'll be blacks and baldies and red monts, all out of some good Brangus cows and Hereford bulls. And then got about 110 Charolais cross calves off of another ranch, and then be about another 100 also coming off of another ranch in the morning, and then lots of strings of 40 to 50 off of different ranches too as well. So good strings of calves. There'll be about 25 palpates and not very many pairs, but there will be about 25 palpates, some young Brahman cows in the mix of that, and just looking to be a setup for a good Tuesday.
Tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Colt.
Yes, sir. You can give me a call at 361-920-1618 or call my brother Tyler Adams at 361-920-1620 or call Homer Aparicio there at 979-216-8084.
We appreciate it. Y'all have a good sale.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Mr. Larry. And don't forget, October the 7th at 12 noon, we're going to sell 60 bulls and 1,000 females, and consisting of lots of F1 Brayfords and good Brangus and a lot of bred cattle. Just some the consigners are really bringing lots of quality to town, and we will have 25 Charolais bulls and some Brangus bulls coming from Triple Sun Farms, Charbrais.
All right, and that's at the yard.
Yes, sir, right here at El Campo Livestock at 12 noon on October 7th.
Give us the phone number one more time, please.
361-920-1618.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We appreciate you and all of our customers very much.
You bet. Bye-bye.
Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains, courtesy of John Tuggle & Company, Corpus. We'll be giving this Milo through Corpus in September. Dees plus 110, 1056, Houston 1065, Progresso 1038, Brownsville 1074. Yellow corn to Corpus, September delivery, Dees plus 25, 506 and a quarter, Houston 521 and a quarter, Progresso 586 and a quarter. Hard red winter wheat to Houston, we'll call it 724 and a half, and we'll call beans to Houston 1227 and 3/4. East Texas and South Texas cotton to 2,578 bales. West Texas, Kansas, and Oklahoma cotton 383 bales. That brought the total to 2,961 bales. Low side 81.92, high side 84.18. Average price across 2,961 bales 83.05. We ain't average. We're the best darn farm show in Texas. I'm Larry Marble, you're my neighbor. Neighbor, good day to you.